Okay, here comes the fun part, which is dumping the tanks. So everything you're going to need is in that black box with the red lid on it. The hoses and the elbows and everything we need is going to be in there. So let's go ahead and dump the tanks. So, like I said, everything you're going to need, it's right here. Of course, first thing is first is the hose. And what we're going to do is we're going to connect this hose from the tank all the way to the dumper line, to the sewer line. What you're also going to get is a couple of elbows, and this is going to make it a lot easier to be able to dump the tanks. If in the event you have 100% sewer connections, you can use the ramp as well, which I will demonstrate here really quick, to drop some of the sewer into it. All right, so we're gonna need a couple of things. First thing is first is the elbow. So this is what you're going to be putting into this sewer. So let's open this up. It's 100% closed. We're gonna put the elbow in here. But let's open this hose first. So let's put this elbow right in here, like so. I got the hose in the wrong direction. So here we go. We're gonna put this right in here, and then this is gonna go on the ground. Now, of course, you wanna put this in here as well. So I'm gonna come put my elbow that goes into the sewer and plug this guy into here. And just for support, like always, this hasn't changed in years, put the rock at Pocahontas State Park. Now, this is what I was talking about. If you are connected to all hookups, you may want to use this ramp as well. And this will make it a lot easier to be able to dump the tanks. All right, so we are going to be dumping two tanks. One, the gray water and the black water. So of course, the first thing is first, let's go ahead and take care of the black water, and then we'll do the gray water. And at the end, I'll show you how to rinse the tanks. So there's two levelers, gray tank, black tank. So what we're gonna do is make sure everything's tight, and we're gonna open the black tank. So the black tank, it's open. I can hear the water coming down, and it's just gonna take a few seconds for this to empty, and we will be good to go. We'll give it a couple of seconds. We'll let all the black water run down into the hole, and then we'll close the valve, and then we'll open the gray water. So let's speed it up, okay? All right, now that the black water is completely done, I'm gonna close the black leveler, and now I'm gonna open the gray tank. Here we go. This is going to be your shower and your kitchen sink, and that just helps rinse it. But at the end, we're still gonna rinse the tank with the provided hose, okay? So we got the gray water going on right now. Let's give it a second and we'll come back. Okay, so when the gray tank is done, all we have to do now is close the leveler. So now this thing is closed. There is one more step to do, and I will appreciate if you guys do this. There is a black rinse hose that is inside the camper. I'm gonna get it. I usually don't put it in a bucket because it never makes contact with it, but it's designated to just do water. All right, so if you're in a place where you have access to water, what I want you to do is connect this hose into this flush pour that will rinse the black tank. Now, since we have a hose in here, I'm not gonna use this. So I'm just gonna use the campground hose. Again, I don't ever put it in that box so it doesn't get contaminated. And today, we are gonna be using the campground water hose, which is here. This is only to rinse your tanks all the way in any campground. Don't use it to drink. So all we have to do is connect this water hose in here. And remember, what we're trying to do is rinse the black tank. So now that I have connected this, before I open the water, what I want to do now is open my black tank again one more time. When I open my black tank, now as I put the water that's going to rinse this tank, all the water is going to keep flushing out. So here we go. So now the water is coming and it's rinsing the inside of the black tank. That way it prevents it from smelling for anyone, right? So this is what we want to do. It only takes a couple of minutes. So open the water, let the thing rinse, and you'll see a little more water coming out of the black tank. That's what we want to do. Once we're let it run for a few minutes in here, and then we will be good to go. Make sure again that we do this when the leveler is open, okay? So you got to make sure that the black tank is open. So we open this, let it rip, and give it here a few seconds or a few minutes, and then we will disconnect everything, put everything into the storage, and we'll be good to go. All right, so let's speed this up. All right, so as I rinse this black tank, so what I can see through this clear elbow is that the water is super clear. That tells me the black tank is super clean, and this is what we want to accomplish every single time when dumping the tanks. So thank you very much. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the water now. Wait for this to stop rinsing and draining, and then we'll wrap everything up. Okay, so we are basically done. So there's no more water coming out of the tanks. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this water hose from the campground. Put it back in here in this place. And then close my port. Now all we have to do is remove this hose and elbow from our camper, and then put everything back into that box, and we're good to go. So let's go ahead and do that. The first thing is I would lift this up, just make sure there's nothing coming out of here. Good to go in there, throw it in there. Pick up my ramp. All right, get my elbow out of here. Close this cap. And this is gonna go in the hose so it doesn't drip inside the box, okay? Put this elbow right here. I'm gonna put this in right here. Just little cups that go in there so it doesn't leak. Then one on the other end. All right, make sure there's no water. Sealing that up. The other elbow goes in there. And this hose goes in here. And then we close this. And that's it. But one last thing that I forgot to tell you all about. You need this, you need gloves. And we also provide you with some gloves. So when you come right here, you'll have a box full of brand new gloves that you can use. So we are basically done. I'm gonna put this box back, and I'm gonna put that rock in there, and we are done. So thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.